morning, all sunrises all across the world. Wherever you are in the world, we are here for you each and every weekday morning. And we know we bring the best of the best because we're here to make a positive impact. Now, her desire to impact as many lives as possible started all the way back in the principal's office at Constant Spring All-Age School. Today, she's the leading attorney and founder of the law office of Tamar N. Hamilton, PA, and she is currently a candidate for the role of Broward County Judge. Welcome, Tamar, to Sunrise. How are you doing?
Hi, Tamar.
Counselor.
Good morning.
Boy, you have the judge look already. It's like you're manifesting today.
Yes.
That's so you know what you're born to be, you know. It's already all over me, yes.
Amen. Well, it's not where you start, but, you know, how you finish. And you have obviously finished strong, and you're still working on becoming even more accomplished. But talk to us about, you know, where you come from, how it go, how did it start?
Well, it all started right back in the beautiful parish of St. Elizabeth, where I was born and raised. So born and growing up in St. Elizabeth, actually my mom moved to Kingston at the age of around 5. And that's where my journey started when I attended Constant Spring All-Age School from age 6 and all the way through. My life changed when I came in contact with Miss Marva Hamilton, my grade 7 teacher. Wow. And the picture you're showing, she had such a wonderful impact on that journey and me getting into high school.
What was so important about her contribution? We were just talking about this earlier this morning, you know, about the potential impact of a teacher speaking life into you. Tell us about that teacher and why she was special.
I want to share with you, I went to all-age school, took common entrance, right? Then we were taking it grade 5 and 6, did not pass any common entrance at all. No one noticed, and everything seemed to just fall by the wayside. I entered grade 7, and I remember the day Miss Hamilton called us up, and what a coincidence, right? I'm married Hamilton.
Yes.
Hamilton is actually not my maiden name. My maiden name is Powell. And I so happened to marry a Hamilton. But I remember Miss Hamilton, that day she was calling everyone to her table to read. And when I read for Miss Hamilton, she closed the book. She called the teacher next door to watch her class, and she took me straight to the principal's office. And she says, how is it possible that a child who reads so well has made it to grade 7, did not pass any common entrance? And Miss Hamilton looked at me that day and she says, it stops right here. You are leaving Constant Spring All-Age in my grade. You are not going one grade further. And she did not make fun with me to ensure every homework was done. She fed me. There were days when she realized I just used to hide it because mommy used to make the porridge and the fritters and meet me halfway during lunchtime and feed me and send me back to class. There were days that she couldn't make it there to school and I would just remain in school. Miss Hamilton, somehow she picked up that I wasn't eating every day. And she started to ensure that at lunchtime, she would just pull my hand and just lead me out of the school with her and take me to lunch to ensure that I had a meal.
All right, hold on, Tamar, because your story is so riveting. I don't want it to rush you at all because I want it to definitely resonate this morning with our viewers. We're going to take a short break and we'll be right back because your story is just absolutely amazing and we want our our viewers to hear every word that you're saying. TK is on standby with the news. More Sunrise when we return.
It is still Sunrise. Thanks for staying with us. If you're just joining us, thanks for coming along. We continue Diaspora Link Up with past student of Constant Spring All-Age who has become nothing less than a trailblazer in her field. Today, she's the lead attorney and founder of the law office Tamar N. Hamilton, PA, and she's currently a candidate for the role of Broward County Judge in Florida. Thanks for staying with us, Tamar.
Yes, of course.
So tell us the story of how this girl from St. Elizabeth went to Constant Spring All-Age And then now she ends up in Florida making waves in her education. How did you get to Florida and start doing this?
Right. So Florida really came even after UTech. So there's a lot in between, and I look forward to sharing more about the journey. But I actually attended school. I migrated when I finished UTech. An opportunity presented itself for further studies here in Florida. And I was one of the lucky person who was given that opportunity, again, with the support of people in Jamaica that has always stood by me to mentor me, who believed and just saw the bright future that was ahead of me. And so come here right in Broward County, attended that program and was able to remain here in Florida. I started out here in a paralegal program. Yes, and my dream was always to be an attorney. So even I remember actually in about grade 3 at Constant Spring, we were in circle time. And someone asked, you know, where to play out the role, what you want to be, what do you want to be? And when I raised my hand, I said, I want to be a lawyer. I was actually told, put your hand down. Your parents can't even feed you. Who going to send you to be no lawyer?
Wow.
That was one of 2 times where my dreams felt like it received a shot, but I kept it locked up inside of me.
Yes.
And I didn't speak about it much again until one other time when I graduated high school, thinking I was going to get the opportunity now to be a lawyer. And I was told, girl, you better go find job. Nobody can't afford to do that. But another teacher stepped in from high school and the story changed. But we're going to forward here to Florida, so we'll share that another time. So went to paralegal school and did my due diligence while I was there. I called around, volunteered my time, asking law firms for the opportunity just to experience the law. And got that opportunity, but somewhere along the line, law school just seemed so far away. So by that time now, I got married, have 2 children, and started operating my own company. I said, well, law school seems like it's just so far away. I'm just going to set up my own business and serve the community and do the best I can with the knowledge and the skills that I have gained. And it wasn't one day, I remember looking at my daughter, and she had an experience in school, in elementary, which is what we would call primary school.
Yes.
And that was my first wake-up call when my daughter experienced prejudice.
Yes.
And I sat down and I asked myself, girl, why are you here? Find purpose. Have you lost it? Why have you given up on your dream? And I remember saying these words to myself: you must first become what you want your children to become.
Amen. Amen.
Headed off to Florida Atlantic University to get the remaining credits I needed to qualify me for law school. And I did not look back.
Yes, relentless.
I headed straight there. If I had to carry the 2 children to class, if no one was available to watch them, I said nothing is going to stop me, because I need to be a face of change, and my people here in this community need me, and I'm going to find purpose, and I'm going to allow it to drive me to achieving my goals. And it certainly did. I went to law school, graduated with honors.
Whoa. Yes.
And servers at that same law school has hired me, and I'm a law school adjunct professor.
Wonderful.
At the University School of Law.
Wow.
Wonderful.
Wow.
Congrats. And I hear that you're called to the bar here after attending the Norman Manley Law School as well.
Yes, that was so driven. That was another story. You know, being here again, understanding your purpose, why you're in the place where you are, is so vital. I remember meeting a family here, and there are a lot of people in our community, for whatever reason, may not be able to travel to Jamaica immediately to handle their business, or they have loved ones there they can't reach. And so I saw the need to be a bridge here between our community and the diaspora and the services that Jamaica has, because people were of the impression that they can't get anything done without being physically present. And I had to bring that knowledge and awareness here by first stepping out of Broward County back into Jamaica to Norman Manley to make sure I have the knowledge, I have the experience, so I could come back and connect the people in this community with the legal services and the resources that are available to them in Jamaica. Online, some of it they don't even have to travel to get done. So that's what I've been doing here, is making sure I bring that education, awareness, being that bridge, connecting Jamaicans in Broward County and throughout the United States with the services and the professionals in Jamaica. And it has just been amazing.
Certainly.
Wonderful.
So, Tamar, the next big thing for you, we know that there's an election coming up because you're up for a post as Broward County judge. Lots of Jamaicans live in Broward County. I would imagine that you're going to be drawing on that West Indian community. People in Jamaica maybe not familiar with voting for their judges in terms of as part of the democratic process. Tell us about that. Tell us about that exciting development in your career.
Yes, it is indeed, you know, and again, birth out of passion for the need to serve and to represent a diverse community. Broward County, Florida is one of the most diverse communities that I've come across in this country. People from almost every and any country you can think of are represented here in Broward County. However, our judicial bench does not look like our community. And so people are experiencing unpleasant situations that has left them lost, fearful of the court system, and just uncertain. They have lost their trust. So as an attorney, I have been doing my best to be that role model to the people in the community, and just an effort to reassure them, to give them some confidence that, guess what? It is there for you. The Constitution gives you the right as well to be heard, to bring your matter before the court. And you should not be treated differently because of your accent, because of the size of your bank account, because of the color of your skin. And that has been one of my biggest motivation, to be a face of diversity and change on the Broward County Court bench, to represent culture. I mean, going into court, you know how sometimes we talk with our hands and we have a little body movement because we like rhythm. Thing like that has and can be a big throw off in court, because there's a lack of understanding of the cultural differences.
Well, guess what? Well, I got to tell you, Tamar, you know, I'm so excited, you know, and I'm really very proud of you. You're definitely a face of change, an agent of change, and a beacon of hope and light for so many other young ladies watching, and young men too, watching this morning. Now, I wish you all the best on your nomination, and we're listening out for it. But come what may, you are a winner, right? And I just want to congratulate you on all that you've accomplished thus far, and I wish for you all the best, and may you continue to strive in every way possible.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here and sharing with us. Have a blessed day. Thank you. All the best.
That was Tamar Hamilton, attorney at law, candidate for Broward County Judge. We've got more Sunrise when we return. Stay with us.
That's right.